Yes guys, hello, yes your guy the gamers, and today I'm going to be teaching you on how you can zip and unzip your files using this app here called termux. Okay, so I want you to go into the termux app right there. Then I want you to run this command pkg update. Okay, and pkg upgrade. Yep, we got it. Okay, so let's run that command right there guys, and wait for it to load up. So it's just going to make this app to be up to date, and it make sure it also upgrade all the files that have been downgraded or whatever. Okay, so boom, we done. So I want you to run this command here, pkg install zip and unzip. Okay, so all these two files are just going to run at once. This is the unzip and the zip file, so let's install them. We're having our zip file there, the unzip at the end, so let's run that. Everything is done already. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is run this command here, termux set up storage. So this will just allow you to be able to access your storage from termux. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, so if I run this, it's not going to echo me out aloud, but normally in some phones, like in phones that there's a lot of security there, you're just going to see a pop-up there saying that allow this to be able to access your memory card and take view all your stuffs there, stuffs like that. Okay, so you just click on the allow button and move on. So now we are done there. Let's just run clear. Okay, I should run ls again, and you can see there is storage. So now what the termux setup storage just does is that it's going to allow me to be able to access my memory card from this app. Okay, so now I want us to make a directory there, so make directory, so that it just means make directory up there, and then I want us to call this directory index. Okay, no, I'm sorry, you should not make an index directory, so I just want us to create a file here in the first place, so we should call this file. So I'm just going to make a simple file here, and I think, okay, let's make an index file. So we should make an index.html. Okay, so boom, if I run ls, you can see this, you are seeing a file that have just been added, index.html. And let's just run nano index.html. Okay, so I want us to run that, and yeah, we should just make some html script there. html. Okay, please, if you are new to, if you don't know anything about programming, don't bother yourself about this. So what I'm just trying to do, I'm just doing an html here, so that I would just want us to write something and see how this works, so that you can save the file and use it. So I'm just going to be writing too much. I'm just going to go straight to the body. No headers here, no title, nothing as such. Okay guys, for those of you who are way advanced in this. So now, okay, should run body, tag close. Then what, I'm just going to create a, okay, heading one. So that's my heading one. Okay, so I just want to make a heading here. Let's call it I love hacking. I love hacking. Ooh, boom. Okay, let's run ls. Okay, there's the file right there. So I love hacking, that is the name of the file. So what I want you to do is I want you to save. If you look at it very well, I wrote it already that I love hacking. And for those of you who really want to see how this works, let's just do this. php minus s localhost 8080, and boom, let's run that. Let's go and check it out on Google. Let's run the localhost 8080 that I just created. boom, I love hacking. As you can see, that is the thing that I created there. Okay, so let's close that. So that is the file that I've just created. So I want to zip this file here, this index.html file that I've just created. So to zip it, this one here, this is the first step. It will be very easy. So you just simply run this file zip, and then you want to the name of the what you want to name it with. That's the name that I want to give it. So I just want to name it one.zip. Okay, so I want to store it inside here. So now the next thing I do, I just come and write this file here, index.html. Okay, so let me, if I click on that, woof, you have zipped the file. If I run ls, you can see here I'm having one.zip right here. Okay, so let's remove this file here. Let's remove this file called index.html. Okay, I run ls, you can see the zip file is there. Okay, right here I want you to go out and go manager, and then you go to my sd card. Okay, I'm sorry, I want us to create a new file here. Okay, I'm just going to create a file here called hack. Okay, let's look for this is the file here that I just created, hack. If I enter there, you can see there's nothing inside this hack file. Okay, so I want us to go and put that our one.zip inside there. So the one.zip, I want to carry down my one.zip file, and then I come and put inside the hack. So to do that, I can simply do copy, or I can do move. So if I do this copy, what it's just going to do is I'm just going to copy it there, so that is going to allow half of this, is going to allow one.zip here, and then also copy one of the one.zip into the memory card. But now I want to move everything, so if I run move, it's going to remove everything from this my termux, and then it's just going to send it to my SD card. Okay, so I just run mv move, and then the file I want to move, one.zip. Okay, .zip. Okay, one.zip, and then where do I want it to go to? I want it to go to my SD card. Okay, I need to go to my SD card, guys. Okay, so now I want to go to my SD card, and under my SD card I want it to go to that particular file that I call hack, that I just name hack there. So by just doing this, so I hope you saw the command very well. You can just note that somewhere. So let's run that. You have gone there. If I run ls, you are seeing I'm just having but the storage there. There's no more one.zip file there. So let's go back. Then we go to my files. Okay, so we are going to my file. Okay, so you have the file for it arrived. So now if I go to hack again, this hack, if I go to hack, I'm seeing my file right here, one.zip. Okay, so now it's time to unzip the file, guys. So we have just zip a file and send it right there. So now let's go to a new session. Then if I want ls, you are always seeing storage there. So what I want to do is I want to unzip that my file. Okay, I want to unzip that my file, and I'm going to show you. I'm just going to show you how you can unzip it, and then you take it back to this termux app. Okay, so what I want you to do is just run this command cd. You go to the SD card, and then I want you to navigate to the part that we call hack. I want you to navigate to the part that we call hack. Okay, so let's just run that. If I run that right there, it's just going to carry me to the hack file. So now if I run ls again, you are going to see the file that I just created. There is the one.zip file. Okay, so that is the one.zip file. Okay, so now I want to unzip this one.zip file. To unzip it, I just simply run this command, unzip one.zip. Okay, unzip one.zip. Okay, so if I click on that and I run ls, oof, you can see now it's showing me here index.html. This is a file that we stored right back then. So now, okay, so I want us to run this file again, php minus s local host 2.80.80. Okay, no, I'm sorry, but the first thing I want us to do here is to run nano to see if that is the same thing that we wrote inside the file earlier. And then we can just simply remove the zip by just running remove -rf, then we should remove the one dot zip file. So I only be left with this zip here, this index.html. Then what next I want us to do here is this nano index.html. okay, as you can see, that is it right there. You can see html body. So I love hacking, that is the file that we created earlier. Okay, so now we can run this file here. Let's try to run it again and see if it's going to show me the same thing. -s localhost 2.80.80. okay, and there we go. Oh, I'm sorry, went on unexpectedly, so no problem. Let's run that. Okay, let's go back there and run this command. Okay, so I want to remove that. Localhost 8080, let's run it. I love hacking, it still came back. Okay, so that is the file that we just did it. So we are having the file back there. So now, okay, ls. So what I want to do is, if you notice, we are not having this file. So if I move right back here and then I go to a new session, then I run ls, you are just going to see storage there because it's my termux, but there's that file, this file that I'm dealing with here, this index.html file is not yet there. So I want us to move this file now back to, so now this file is in our SD card, so I want us to move it to the home directory now. Okay, to do that, we just simply run this command move index dot I'm sorry move index.html to our home directory by just running that command there, home. Okay, that's all you just need to do, and then you run it right now. Okay, so if I move back now to the third, okay, so here you can see we're showing us storage. If I run ls again, okay, you can see now I'm already having the file there, index.html. okay guys, so now the next thing I want you to do now is move back. So now we are going to go to a more advanced step right here. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is create another directory. So let's run this first, and then I want us to remove this file right here, core index.html. okay, I'm sorry, let's go back there, remove f. okay, if you want ls, okay, now you can see we're having index.html, and then we are also having storage. Okay, so if I want ls down here, I'm just seeing the storage now for removing. Then so now I want us to create another directory right here. We should create a directory here by running this command make directory. We should call that directory index. Okay, let's run that. We run ls. okay, if you run ls, we are just going to see this file called index, and then if you want cd index, run ls, there's nothing inside there, so we just run this command touch index dot php. let's make a php file here. okay, so you need to install php if you have to do this as well. So if you want ls, you can see I'm already having now index.php there inside there. okay, so now I want to run nano index.php. okay, and I'm just going to create a simple echo file here in my php. let's call this, okay, I'm sorry, this and this. So I'll just want us to do echo I love hacking. Let's save that file. okay, let's run php index.php. Okay, you can see I love hacking right down there. So ls, there is it. Okay, so now let's go to a new session. If I want ls, I'm seeing my index file, so I can just run cd index. Okay, cd index, and then I want ls, there's the file right there. Okay, so the reason why I'm showing you this is because to save this type of file, there's some addition that we are going to do right there, because you cannot save the same way that we first save the first file that we call index.html. Okay, so now to save this type of file, what you simply need to do is go inside there, you run ls to zip it. I'm sorry, to zip this type of file. So the first thing you need to do is run this command right here, zip the name of the type file you want to use. So we are going to use another, so let's call this one 2.zip. Okay, and this is very important now, guys. Instead of just carrying the file as we did in the first one, just come and paste it here, we are just going to use this command right here, minus r. Okay, because if you don't use this particular command here, minus r, when I open it, you are going to see nothing there. Okay, let's just try it. Okay, so let's run index. Okay, let me run that. Okay, you have installed, so let me run ls. Okay, you can see this is a zip file. Okay, so now if I unzip this particular file right here, just saying that, okay, so I'm just going to simply move this file right here into my SD card, this index file. I'm just going to move it somewhere there, so let's remove it and send it to my okay, to the hack file. So let's say move minus rf index, I'm sorry, so move index to my SD card under the file called hack. Okay, so we have just moved it there. So if I run ls, you can see I'm having a zip file. If I run the unzip 2.zip, okay, then I run that, I run ls, you are going to actually see. So you are seeing now the index file have come back. But if I run this cd index now, then I run that, I run ls, nothing will pop up. Okay, as you can see now, so it means that it just simply took the index file, but it never took what was inside the index file. Okay, guys, so that is what I was trying to demonstrate to you here. That is really important with what I'm going to show you next. Okay, so let's go to a new session. Okay, I'm just going to run ls again. I'm just going to run remove minus rf 2.zip and index. So I wonder you should remove these two files. I run ls again, you are just seeing all the storage is left back. So I want us to go out and go to our file manager. Okay, inside the file manager, you should go to the hack file. If I go to the hack file, you are just going to see this file here that I just send it there. So there's a file, there's an index.php file we created. I've just sent it to the hack. So let's remove it back and send it back there. Okay, you should remove it and send it back to this particular file here called into this, I'm sorry, to this termux app. Okay, so to do that, we just simply run this command cd sd card. Okay, do that, then we need to run it. It was under the hack file, so just run that on ls. Just going to delete this the file right there, index. So I want us to move this file called index to home. Okay, so home. So it's just going to take it, let's come, it's just going to bring it back to this home directory right here. If I run ls here, no, I'm sorry, let's move. I should make another decision. If you run ls there, you're going to see the index file is there. And if I run cd index ls, you can see this is the file again that we created, index.php file that we had earlier. So okay, So let's move back here, run ls again. So okay, you can see this is the index file that we created. So now I want us to, I'm sorry, so I want us to zip this file. Let's just run clear, so you clear everything here. So I run ls, you can see there is the index file, so I want us to zip it. Okay, to zip it now, just watch how I'm going to do this now. So I'm just going to run this command zip. Okay, zip 2 dot, I want to zip it to this file, 2 dot zip, and then I must include this minus r. If I don't include this, it's not going to take everything that's inside this index file. Okay, before after including the minus r, now I can then run index. Okay, on that you can see it's running, it's adding index dot, and then you can see I've installed another file again, index, which is inside the index.php. okay guys, so if I run ls now, you can see I'm having the index there, so I can remove now minus rf index. Okay, I run ls, so there we go. So now I can simply move this file back to the hack file. If I go to the hack file, you'll see nothing is there now because we removed the other file. So let's go to hack, there's nothing there. I'll remove the index from there. Just to send this file back to that hack file, move 2.zip to my SD card under the file hack. Okay, there we go. Okay, if I run ls, you can see there's no more, excuse, I'm sorry. So as you can see, there's no more 2.zip there. So let's go back to this, let's go back here to the file, and then if you open hack again, you can see 2.zip is already there, you have been sent. So now to unzip the file again, you should just simply go right here, and then we run cd st card. Okay, run ls, move inside there, cd, that was under the hack. I'm always seeing hack there if you look carefully. So run that, run ls, you are just going to see the 2.zip right there. So if you have seen this, so what I just need to run is this unzip 2.zip. Okay, after unzipping it, just run it there. Okay, you have just unzipped one ls, you can see itself, it is the index file here. So now I can safely remove the 2.zip. Okay, dot zip. Okay, ls, so that will just simply be left only with this index file. Okay, so what I want us to do now is copy this file to the home directory before we can use, or we can see directly use it from here by just simply running cd index dot sorry, cd index, I want ls, then I can just run php index dot php, and then I run that. Oh, I love hacking. So you see, it echoes us what we just had back then. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned, keep watching and subscribe to the channel. Okay, thank you.